Let me see. So I'm not sure. I know it's late. I just decided I'll come on. I've just been relaxing all day, unpacking my stuff. So, yeah. Let me see. My hands is actually okay. So I'm gonna get started in a minute. I know, like I said, a lot of people probably are asleep. Um, but I just wanted to go ahead and do the reading. So this one's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna look at August, but we're gonna look at like the positive aspects of August for you, Capricorn. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and see. This smells good. Okay, sorry y'all. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do oracles first. I haven't done these ones in a minute, so we're gonna see what's going on. So again, the goal is to stay positive with this reading. Hey Nola. I'm technically still on vacation until Friday. I go back to work on Friday. Don't ask me why I did that, but you know, back to school is next week, so I'm taking that day off. I have so much time. I could take as much time off as I want. Hey Kamira, or Kamira, hopefully that's correct. And my little one's birthday is on Friday. You know, Lionsgate. I have a Lionsgate baby. And she'll be 16, so I'm like super excited for this new chapter. And Vegas was cool. I actually enjoyed myself. I even thought about moving there, y'all, because it's like the people there are nice. I can pick up on like the vibe, and it's really nice out there. So who knows what the future holds. But let's go ahead and get to it. I know y'all don't care about all that. I am gonna probably do like my little vlog, like all the pictures and stuff that I took while I was there. I'm probably gonna do post out my second channel. I just don't know when the editing is gonna be finished because your girl be slow. I'm slow. So let's go ahead and get started. So for Capricorn, as we move into August, what is something that they can look forward to in August? We'll just say in general. What can they look forward to in August? What are some positive things that Capricorn can look forward to in August? Hey, Divine Sunshine. I'm a night owl, y'all. What are some things that Capricorn? What is that too? Does that mean like how long you guys been watching or what? Y'all let me know because I don't know what that is. My eczema was acting up out there. It was hot. Anyway. So we have high honor. So this is moving into August. We're going to see what's going on with Capricorn. So we have high honor. Whenever I see that card, I always think like promotion or someone sees you in a high regard, Capricorn. Someone going to bat for you as well. We have family room. What else does Capricorn need to know for August as we move deeper into August? We have message. Let me get 3 more. We have gift for August. Hello, David. I already told y'all that the weirdos were going to come out. So, I apologize in advance. All right. What else does Capricorn need to know for August? We have wealthy man. Neither. I'm a Capricorn. But my moon sign is in Scorpio. And we have marriage. Okay, so for some of you, What this is giving to me is that you're going to meet someone. This could also be somebody that you're going to meet online, Capricorn. But I'm getting the sense that somebody here is going to be like a better quality individual for you. And it's going to be something that's going to happen quickly. And you may not like feel comfortable at first, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication with somebody. There is going to be some type of, I wouldn't say like a gift, like physical, tangible gift, but it's going to be something that's going to be surprising to you, that you're actually going to meet someone that's commitment material. So for those of you who are interested in relationships, I do see that that's a possibility for August for you to meet someone that could lead to a commitment as well as marriage, because we do have wealthy men in marriage here. So there's definitely something dealing with stability. For those of you who are not looking for love, this could just be stability in your personal life. Just everything is coming full circle. You may get some message or some money in the mail. It's giving from family, like, so maybe there's and I hate to say it like that, but something could be happening with a family member to where you like receive a message or some type of gift from that family member. But I do see here that there's a lot of stuff that you can be positive about and happy about as you move forward in August. So August could be for those of you who are meeting someone new, who's going to be material, commitment material, as well as have their own finances. So not no broke, I was going to say something, broke fool. It's going to be somebody that actually has stuff going for themselves that's stable. So it's definitely giving that King of Pentacles type of energy there. So, and that's going to be for some of you. So you can look at it either way. Like I said, it could be a surprise or something that you're going to receive that's going to like set your future up. Some type of commitment that you're going to make. So let's see what else is going on. And I have 2 oracle cards. So I have the Angel Wisdom and then ones that I haven't used in a while. I think they're Modern Love. But we're going to see what's going on with that. I feel like somebody's going to be like whining and dining you. Basically doing all the things for you that you were doing for yourself. Thanks, Big Papa. Yeah, so we have Journey. This one flipped over first. So we have Journey. So every time I see this, this could be about traveling, or it could just be moving on to that next phase of your life. We also have a woman holding a heart. So again, there goes that love. Look, angel love. So yeah, definitely I feel like somebody's going to finally be the right one for you. And I feel like some of you may have written off love, but I feel like somebody here is actually going to show you that there is still good people out there. I'm also getting that someone in your family is actually wishing you positivity and happiness in love. So I don't know who this person is, but I'm getting that somebody here wants you to be happy. They want you to enjoy your life. So definitely you have people praying for you in your own family, whoever that may be. We also have appreciation. So yeah, like I said, someone's going to actually finally give to you and appreciate what you have to offer. Some of you may have been overlooked in the past for certain things, but definitely I do see August is going to actually look up. And a lot of you are not very like ego driven, like you don't really care if people like you or not. But I do see here that somebody's going to actually give you your flowers, give you gifts. And the gifts, again, don't have to be tangible. It could just be like their time, their effort, their love, stuff like that. Hey, Miss T. David, I have no idea. Let's see. We have the second chakra. So yeah, this is somebody that's actually going to, I think this is the one about the self-esteem. That might be the third chakra. Y'all let me know. This is giving fire, actually. So this may be sacral chakra. So it's like this person's gonna make you feel like cared for, wanted, things like that. Now this is a Capricorn reading. So yeah, this person's going to make you feel desired, appreciated, loved. And I feel like a lot of you may try to run from this, but it's going to be like an adjustment, basically. This is a new journey. Look at that. Action. No, I'm not doing Leo. So yeah, this is basically about action. So someone's actually going to put forth the effort to move things forward with you. They're going to be talking about it and being about it. So they're not just going to be like, oh, I say something and never follow through. They're actually going to, you know, be somebody that's going to be a positive influence. They're going to come towards you. They're going to like take the time to do things the right way. I wonder where this person will be met. I did say positive stuff, so look at that. The bottom of the deck says door to romance. I don't know why that's like, it's a positive thing. I don't know if some of you have closed out cycles with people, which is probably why this person is going to come in. Of course, I feel like a lot of you are going to be very like apprehensive at first, but you're going to see, someone's going to see your worth, basically, your value. So this is definitely giving off love here. But yeah, we have the door to romance, and then we also have an angel of balance. So this is going to be someone that's going to be, you know, kind of balance you out. They're going to be somebody that cares. That's why I keep getting. This is going to be very, what you've been looking for, basically. So since I did mention Lionsgate, I believe they said that it's going to be the most powerful from the 8th through the 12th of August. So definitely set your intentions of what you want, so that way you can try to manifest those things. Because they said that the planetary alignments are going to be in position for you guys to get the things that you want. So definitely take advantage of that. That's pretty much what I have to say with that. All right, let's see what else is going on with this. I'm going to use the Angel Wisdom cards for the positive things, but this is also positive. I know a lot of times people write off love, especially in the day and age that we're in, because I'm going to tell y'all this. I logged in or signed up for that T app because I've been hearing about it. I was just being nosy. When I tell you there's a bunch of people on there, well, men, so sorry for the guys, but there's a bunch of men on there, and they're getting with underage females. They're just sleeping, dipping it in all over town, putting their mouth on any and everything, including men. So it's very scary. It's very scary out there. So if y'all have a chance to look in there, that's why I was looking on the plane. I was like, oh my gosh. I was actually getting sick to my stomach. So I was like, let me not actually look at this. But that's what the app is for, right? They said one guy had 13 kids. Thank you. Yeah, one guy had 13 kids and only claimed 2 of them. This is why I always say, like, everybody's always worried about women and our coochie and our uterus and stuff. We can only have one child, and it takes 9 months for that child to be born. Sometimes early if, you know, they have the child early. But we can't go and impregnate. We can't get pregnant like multiple times. So men can literally go out there and have, I'm going to say, relations with 10 women and get all 10 women pregnant at the same time. So I just throw that out there. So anyway, and watch your kids, because there's predators here, ones that haven't been caught by police yet. So anyway, let me finish with that. I just felt like I need to say that. So when it comes to Capricorn and this positive step forward, what is this new journey going to bring to them? What is this new journey going to bring to Capricorn in August? I think wow. These people just be doing too much. Oh my God. So I forgot what I was saying. This is why I don't need to be going on late, y'all. These people really be doing too much. So what is this new journey looking like for Capricorn as we move into August? Hey, Phyllis. I was on vacation. I was out the city. I just learned to not tell people ahead of time. I did tell y'all a little bit, but I didn't tell people when I was leaving. Um, just for safety reasons. I didn't even post pictures publicly, I should say. What does Capricorn need to know? Was it Ona? Please don't manipulate me. I'm an act of kindness. I started kindness in the beginning. I'm not doing that right now. Maybe in the future. Thanks. Is it Elise? All right. So what is Capricorn's new journey about? Sorry, y'all. I keep getting sidetracked. So we have a 7 of Cups in reverse. So this one is actually over the high honor and journey. So I feel like a lot of you have actually realized your value and worth, and you're not going to take crap from people. So the 7 of Cups being in reverse means that you're going to focus on pretty much yourself or just one thing. I feel like before your emotions were all over the place because you were being led by different people. Sorry, y'all. Y'all were being led by different people and their emotions and having to be responsible for their emotions. But I feel like a lot of you realize that you have to kind of slow it down a little bit. So I feel like that's what's happening. So you're changing course at this time as we move into August. We also have a 10 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, a lot of you are getting over some hurdles. I feel like there's been like a lot going on with you, Capricorn, to where you really didn't have the time to really stop and think about it. But certain things may have happened in your life that you had no control over. So now you're at a point where you're rebuilding. So you're moving forward like, okay, now you're setting boundaries of what you're going to do, what you're not going to do, and you're going to actually stick to it. Hey, Lala. So this is not a bad thing. This 10 of Wands, yes, it's talking about a lot of burdens and stuff, but in the reverse, I kind of feel like you've already gone through the worst of the worst, so it can only get better from here. I also feel like the structure part of you, Capricorn, is going to be going away because with this, it's kind of like you may have had time restraints and had to do things at a certain certain time. You had everything planned out, and I feel like you guys are going to kind of relax a little bit and just let things flow and happen the way that they're supposed to without you interfering as much. So you're going to kind of put that on the back burner. So I still feel like you're going to be stable, but you're not going to let your stability consume you. Like the need for stability consume you is what I meant. Hello, Phoenix. We have the Devil in reverse here. Yeah, so a lot of you are going to, this is also what I see here. You're going to let some of your toxicity or toxic ways go a little bit. Because this is actually over the angel of love and message. So for some of you, someone's going to try to like reach out to you someone that you may have like distanced yourself from or got rid of. I should say, and when I say got rid of, not like physically, not nothing that's going to take you to jail, but you... Oh my God, that's funny. Not something that's going to take you to jail, but you kind of just remove these type of people from your life. And I feel like somebody's going to try to message you. This can be in social media, your phone. Someone's going to try to reach out to you to express that they love you and everything. But I feel like you've already kind of, you're done with it. So you're not going to let this person try to come in and manipulate. You finally told yourself that you do not want to go into those toxic ways as far as like getting back into the cycles. Because what I feel is if you go backwards, Capricorn, to anybody that you've cut off, it's just going to start over again. And you're going to have to, and of course, Capricorns are able to rebuild ourselves in the face of adversity. But I feel like this one's going to be like detrimental to you mentally, like 100%. So you have to remind yourself that if someone tries to reach out or they trigger you through a message, a text or something like that, you have to keep moving forward and ignore it. Because that's kind of what I see that's going to happen. Someone trying to get your attention, trying to get you sucked back into the old habit again. So someone's not taking that too well. I really feel like a burden has been lifted, for sure. And I think it's hard because, like I said, we're part of routine. So when I looked at this card, I thought about routine being thrown out the window. Some people also think you're predictable, so they feel like they're going to come back in whenever they feel. So you have to be strong, Capricorn. I'm telling you this now. Be strong. If someone tries to come back that you know is no good for you. Because I feel like it'll bring you into like a dark space. What else does Capricorn need to know? We have a Two of Swords. And this is over appreciation and gift. What I see here, there's two people that could be in a relationship and they're not happy. So that could be the person coming towards you. So don't always assume that because someone broke up from a relationship that something's wrong with them or what did you do type of thing. I get that some people are just not compatible and some people try to force a relationship when they shouldn't force it. So I really feel here that somebody here at this moment, whoever you're going to meet, Capricorn, is somebody that's involved with another individual, but they are not on the same page. They're ignoring the fact that they're not compatible. They're no longer happy. I'm even seeing somebody might, and like I said online, I don't condone, you know, talking to someone while you're in a relationship. I really don't. But right here, I see someone's going to start, you know, chatting online, and it may solidify that they don't want to be in the relationship. So definitely get to know whoever this new person is coming towards you, because even though their intentions look pure, you just want to make sure that you're not jumping into anything. No one's a rebound. I'm not getting technically that this is a rebound. I'm just getting that this is somebody that their relationship has run its course. And whoever this is, the female in the relationship is a little bit more sneaky in the cheating. So maybe they're both cheating on each other. You may not want a cheater, right? But the woman here looks more sneaky than the masculine. Because if you look at their phone, you can see the masculine's phone, but you can't see the woman's phone. I'm also getting that a relationship's probably going to end. This could even be unrelated, y'all. But someone's relationship could be ending because they don't feel appreciated. And also this could be a setup. So there's a woman that could be setting up the guy that she's with. So that way she can walk away, if that makes sense. I don't know why this one card is giving me a lot of information. Like, that's literally what I'm seeing here. They look very miserable together. Someone could also be looking at old messages, Capricorn. So this could be the person from, you know, trying to come back around that you need to leave alone because clearly they chose someone else. They didn't appreciate what they had at the time. I feel like whoever this is could try to, but again, I wouldn't advise that you go that route. Two of Swords. We have a Five of Wands in reverse. So yeah, someone's definitely leaving a household. I'm getting a breakup here. So I don't know if this is you guys currently dealing with someone that you're not happy with. But I feel like in August, you're going to make a decision to walk away. Because the Five of Wands is about chaos and, you know, arguing. You're tired of that. Some of you may have tried to hold this in. But I definitely see you walking away from a relationship. And this actually could have been something you've already done. Because even in the upright, hey, Lotus Flower, it's Capricorn. So even in the upright, if you look at this guy, like, look how dingy and broke looking he looks. It's like you glowed up and you're moving on. Someone is not happy that you moved on, Capricorn. I feel like this could have been like a sexual relationship, and it's somebody that misses that. And they know that they never, they weren't on your level, basically. So they use, and this is what I'm going to say. I'm sorry, y'all. If you're dealing with someone that's broke, they often use the physical aspect of things, like sex, to keep you around because they know that they don't match with you otherwise. So they literally will keep you connected to them through sexual means. You probably already know that, but I'm just keeping it real. That's what I'm seeing with this. So someone never was able to get on your level, mainly because they didn't want to. as far as being ambitious, some of these people are okay with just being in the bare minimum, doing the bare minimum, all of that. So I see that you guys got tired of the cycle, the arguing, and you've moved on. But someone here, like I said, is upset because when you left, you actually moved up in the world. Like you actually did something and made something of yourself. What else? My throat's a little dry. Hey, Sharon. Ooh, that's too many trying to come out of there. We have the Fool here. So yeah, this is like you guys are going to be taking a chance on something. And when I say something, it looks like some type of commitment, or even some type of commitment or connection. It's something that you may feel nervous about. So that's why I'm saying that whatever intentions that you guys make, between the 8th and the 12th, which is the time frame for that, the Lionsgate portal that they talk about, that's the time that you're going to be manifesting this new person. And when I tell you guys, you have to be very intentional of who you who you try to manifest, because when I have and I'm gonna give you guys an example. When I had my Mustang, which was I think from 2019 to 2023, during that time, I manifested someone who also had a race car. I was like, I need somebody that has a race car, you know, they're handsome, all of that stuff. And I got a portion of that, but then the true nature of this person came out. So you have to be very intentional. If you want, if you want someone that's gonna be stable in your life, that's gonna be real, you said go away, Paul. If you want someone that's stable in your life, that's going to be real, you have to put all of those intentions. If you don't want to have a criminal record, you have to put that in the intention. So it's really a lot. And I think what I did, I actually wrote it down. So I plan on doing something similar this time around, just so that way I can keep in my mind of what my goal is as far as that's concerned. Because to be honest, I'm not really 100% interested in a relationship right now. But you do have to be intentional with what you're looking for. So yeah, I left that out. I didn't even think about none of that. I just said I wanted them to have this and this, and that's it. I didn't talk about their character or anything. So I kind of did that to myself, but it's a learning lesson. So that's pretty much what it is. That's as close as I'm going to get to, you know, changing the course of my life. Let me see what else comes out. I just wanted to let you guys know that that was from experience for myself. But I want to say that you do have to take a chance. And sometimes that chance can be scary because some of you may have taken chances before and it never panned out. But I feel like a lot of you are actually praying. And so not just setting the intention, but I feel like a lot of you are going to be praying to your ancestors, you know, God, angels, anybody that's in your corner, for them to send you something positive. You're going to be filled with love in August. You want peace. You want security. Like, there's just so many things that I feel like a lot of you are wanting at this time. And it's going to require you to be vulnerable, which is very hard for Capricorn sometimes because we ain't got time for that. What else Capricorn needs to know? We have a Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Page of Pentacles there? I feel like a lot of you, I was going to say build a bear. So you don't want to build a bear. That's what I'm getting. You want someone to actually, and that's funny you say that, Divine Sunshine, because we have the Star card came out right after the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely you do want someone that has put the work in to heal themselves. This is somebody you're going to meet outside possibly as well. So it may not actually be online Could be, but this is someone that also is into spirituality, you know, the zodiac sign stuff. A lot of people don't believe in it, but it's actually accurate. Like, the group of people have similarities as far as like similar characteristics. So I feel like a lot of you are going to enjoy this person's company. You guys are going to be connected in ways that you never thought before. And again, you guys are not going to have to build this person. They're going to come in with, you know, their own goals, their own thing that they have going on for themselves. And I really feel that in my spirit. Like, I really feel that. And this all is going to transpire as long as you do not go backwards. We talk about this all the time. Do not go backwards. It may be tempting to go back to what you know, but just remember, every time that you leave these people, there's a reason you're leaving them. So let them stay where they need to stay and focus on yourself. And I also feel like whoever this person is, it's just going to align. Things are going to connect to, together. We haven't actually had a reading like this in a minute. What else does Capricorn need to know? And then I'm going to move on to the other deck. That's my type. It's like sweetie. We have a 6 of Wands in reverse. So this is going to be somebody that, like I said, they're going to appreciate you. They're not going to always constantly look for validation from you. I feel like you guys are already or always will give validation where it's due. But this is someone that's going to return the favor to you. Like, it's going to be awkward because you're not used to getting these compliments, you know, people coming at you and actually putting you first. So it's going to be a little bit difficult. But this person's okay with taking the back seat, if you will. Like, they don't have to be the correct all the time. They don't have to be the main focus of attention. They're going to let you make those decisions. We also have a Page of Wands here. So this person's going to inspire you, Capricorn, in some way. They're going to, like, bring back that power and fire that you have on something. So I don't know if maybe you put some goals to the side or certain things in your life, but they're going to bring back that that inspiration and that fire. We have the Death card here. So yeah, the old you is gone. The old you is gone. So this is going to set a new path for you. We also have a Queen of Swords, and we have a 7 of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely some, I don't know who this is, but it's definitely giving a air sign woman. I don't know if this is somebody from the past person you were dealing with, because that person can't get over you. I really feel like they look at old pictures, old text messages, and this person is very bitter about that. I don't know if that's on your side or if it's, I'm sorry, on their side or on your side. Because I am seeing someone here that I guess their sneaky ways or something's not working anymore. It's giving stalker and anger. So I'm going to see who this is. Who is this person? The Queen of Swords and the 7 of Swords in reverse. Both of them look like a female. Someone was dealing with a hoe. I'm just going to say it. He says sister. Hi, Bridget. We're going to see what this is. But basically, I'm getting that somebody here is a hoe. And they can't. Because this person's like sneaking in the house. It's in the reverse. So it's like someone's trying to hide their old ways of being a hoe. And they're very assertive. They speak their mind a lot. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. So we're going to see who this is, because I'm curious. We have a 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, this is somebody that's no longer attached to this individual. So this could be the new person. That's why I say always be cautious, because you don't know what other people... yeah, a trick. You don't know what other people have dealt with before meeting you. But I'm feeling like somebody was in a relationship or they were connected to someone and the relationship ended, and it's kind of like, how dare you type of thing. So I feel like this person is going to be a stalker. Or this could be the past person that you were dealing with, who they're dealing with. It's a lot of moving parts. But they're looking and watching you, because they don't amount to you. I feel like whoever this is, this person has more control over them. So if you left someone and walked away from them, they have more control over who this Queen of Swords is, whoever that is. They have more control over them. So they tell them things to hurt their feelings. Like, oh, Capricorn did this. And you need to be more like Capricorn because, you know, they're on top of their stuff. I feel like they use you to make someone else feel jealous. That's wild. Like, you don't even talk to these people. All I know is that when you guys get into a relationship, I just heard a plane. When you guys get into a relationship, Capricorn, like a really good one that's meant for you, these past people that you cut off, they're going to be in shambles. They're going to be highly upset. But the fact of the matter is they didn't want you. So, oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my top half out of the camera. Because I don't have, you know, a brassiere on. We have Justice in reverse. So yeah, I feel like somebody tried to work something out and it just didn't work. And this could have been you guys too. Maybe you felt like, well, maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I need to relax my boundaries a little. And someone showed you why you shouldn't have did that. So don't feel bad about yourself for that. But I feel like something just didn't work out. And again, that goes back to this when I said that something just wasn't working out. So, you know, it could be an amicable breakup or, you know, walk away type of thing. And then we have a 4 of Cups here. So it's going to take some time for you guys to accept something. But I do feel, and again, I think this is a heart. Yep. It's going to take you guys, it's going to take you guys a minute to fully open up and get out there a little. But it's going to be there. Like, it's like you're going to try to run from it and it's still going to just be lingering is what I see. We have an 8 of Pentacles here. So again, someone's really going to work hard to get you. And you're going to feel secure and safe. I can't even see. I'm wearing my old glasses, y'all. I left my other ones in the car. Hey, Ebony. And then at the top, we have a 3 of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you guys already have your heart set on what you're going to do. Again, there's something that keeps talking about rejecting the past for good. Like, no, don't go back. Even if you have to give yourself a pep talk, do not go backwards. Because that's going to mess up your whole future if you keep going back. Like, that's literally what I keep getting here. Like, this death card, that's the end. It's over. Like, you guys are done with just being a sexual object. You're done with the arguing, the miscommunication, the, you know, difficult relationship. Like, you do not want that anymore. Hey, Tamika. All right, so we're going to use the Angel Wisdom Tarot. I think I left the light on in my daughter's room. Did I leave the light on? And we're going to see what else does Capricorn need to know. I said, what the hell? All right. What does Capricorn need to know? What more positive things? This is the second card with a wheelchair. So this one is the 6 of Pentacles. So it says, the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. Excuse me. So some of you may do some charity type work, but I also see here that you're going to get a lot of great things when you start focusing on yourself. Like, if you're a good person at heart, good things will happen to you, and you can't sit and think like, oh, it's not happening, forget this, because that's the whole purpose. Good night. That's the whole purpose, is for people to wear you down. That's kind of what I get here. So don't let people wear you down. Like, they're literally going to always be like that. But if you're positive and you stay who you truly are for you and not for other people, great things will come to you. You guys don't want anyone feeling sorry for you as well, is what I see. Like, you guys are going to make it regardless. Like, you can have so many things thrown at you and you're still going to survive. We also have a Five of Wands. I'm sorry, Five of Swords here. This one says, an unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. So again, this is a reminder. That's funny because I went to Vegas. This is a reminder to you guys that you need to watch your back. And if someone gives you the slightest ick feeling, believe that and trust it. Don't try to say, oh, well, maybe I'm tripping or maybe it'll get better with time. It's not. If their integrity is bad, there's nothing that you can do that's going to change that. So this can even be at work. Like, you got people at work that you already know are just no good. You just going to have to walk away. Because I feel like whoever this is, if you let somebody into your space who, it would be the worst mistake ever. Because, and I'm really getting that it could be a past person that comes back around. They're bad with finances. Let's just say that. Bad with finances. This person gambles a lot and they just can't be trusted. So definitely this is saying, like, don't try to let them lure you in on that, oh, you're a good person, please help me type of thing. That's what someone had done earlier, trying to manipulate me into doing a reading for them. So that's what I'm saying. Be mindful of these people who look to you when they're down and out, and then as soon as they build themselves up, you're no longer needed. So that's that. What else does Capricorn need to know? Because that Five of Swords to me is kind of similar to Seven of Swords. It just gets deeper. But Five of Swords is somebody that may do things subtly. I don't know why this is giving me the vibe of like a thief. Absolutely. And I always tell y'all I'm getting better, but I don't trust my intuition. Because I was trying to go to this place called Philly Freeze Me when I was in Vegas. And I've been eyeing that for the past year. And of course we had Uber. So the Uber took us to a spot because there were 2 addresses that popped up for that specific business. We went to the first one, there was nothing there. Went to the second location, it was not there any longer. And the owner of that new place said that they sold it or they moved somewhere. My thing about it, by the time the third address, when I found out the real third address, I was done with it. And I looked at it from a standpoint that it wasn't meant for me to go there. Because I feel like if I had gone there, something bad would have happened. So I just trusted my intuition on that and just, wrote it off as a loss. But yeah. You know what, Divine Sunshine, that's so funny you say that, because I told myself when I got back I was going to do more meditation. I told myself that I was going to do that. We have a Queen of Wands in reverse. So I'm going to read the upright. So it says generous. And these ones I really don't read in the reverse anyway. So it says generous, practical, gracious, materialistic, the ability to make anything more beautiful, a love of family and home, be practical about how you proceed, a love of art and beauty, a sensible approach. So of course you guys are the Queen of Wands here. But my intuition, I meant to say the reason the intuition that I had was to go to the new location, but I wasn't sure. So I'm getting sleepy, y'all. I'm not making sense. But yeah. So we have the Moon card here. It says, listen to your intuition. We cannot make this up, y'all. We're just talking about the intuition. Is it Girl Gone and Divine Sunshine? It says, listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of fear of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. And this card, to me, rings volumes, because a few weeks before I went on my vacation, so much stuff came to light for me that was just, that was nothing but God. And it's so crazy how things just all of a sudden appear. That's why they say what's done in the dark always comes to the light, because it does. Like you'll see that. So definitely this is something to live by moving forward. Like continue to pay attention. What else is Capricorn need to know? But yeah, I'm definitely going to do that for sure. We have a 5 of Pentacles. So it says negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for becoming self-employed. So for this one, it's just basically saying watch your money, Capricorn. You know how things are going. Everybody, you know, even if you don't watch the news, you probably hear bits and pieces on social media. We see how everything's going on in the news. So basically just watch your money. Make good financial decisions. And don't be afraid to ask for help. So this is going back to what I said about that vulnerability. Sometimes we have to be vulnerable. We have a King of Wands here. So it says motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious. Take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking. Keep your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision. Don't be sensitive to criticism. So yeah, sometimes people are going to tell you stuff and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're being rude. That's my daughter getting some water. I love when she's independent. She's my little Leo. I will say, if you have Leo children or just know a Leo, they're a lot of work. They need a lot of attention for sure. But yeah, so basically it's just saying, don't be sensitive to criticism. Not everybody is coming from a bad place, but I feel like sometimes you might take offense to it because you've been doing things for so long that you're not used to anyone coming in and saying anything. We also have a 7 of Pentacles. So it says seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. The need for patience, a time for resting. I was going to say resisting. Resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry. So yeah, this is basically a reminder that everything is falling into place. You don't have to force anything. Just be in the moment and spend time with yourself. Thank you, Divine Sunshine. We go to her meet the teacher night tomorrow. I'm about done with that school, but this is a different one. She's gonna be going to school with like literal adults. That kind of makes me nervous. But we have wise counselor, and same likewise too with your kids. Wise counselor. So unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas and to see which is, new ideas to see which is best for you. So yeah, this is about a path of you guys making better decisions and trying to remember what works for you or what feels best for you. And the moon is actually looking through my room. It's just like right there. It like moved. That's why it was so bright yesterday. Let me get one more. I know I said one more, but what else does Capricorn need to know? So basically, this is your time to step into your power. Get out more. Like literally, just for me, since I am also Capricorn, being away helped me to realize I need to get out more. Because there's a difference between vitamin D, like in supplement form, and actually vitamin D from the sun. And I know a lot of people used to say that a lot. But I really just kind of never really went out unless I was going to work or going to the grocery store. But I actually want to get out to walk and just, you know, smell the air and let the sun shine on me. Like that felt so good. That's why I was okay with walking. So I know that's not everybody's story. I'm just talking about for me because, you know, life happens and once you get into routine, it's a lot. But literally, hello, Oracle King. It just felt so good. So we have a what's this? 9 of Wands. So protect what you have created. Be prepared. Never give up. Ask your angels for help. Environmental activism and animal rights. So again, I feel like some of you are going to be getting involved in some type of organization. And also, this is just a constant reminder about you guys not giving up, asking for help. So I don't know why it keeps saying that you need to ask for help or trust in, you know, God, your angels, divine. Let's see what that's about, because I feel like it's because there's going to be a challenge, and a challenge that's kind of going to see if you've changed, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm getting. So there's going to be some type of challenge, and I think it deals with whoever this past individual is. Yeah. Then what is that sound? What is this? The Hermit. This one says time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor and self-discovery. That's at the bottom. And then at the top, we have the Empress. She holding some little unicorn baby thing. Time to take action. Give birth to your dreams. Creative projects very successful, and abundance and prosperity. I think this is the second one that talked about abundance. So yeah, something good is coming to you guys, but I feel like there's going to be another challenge, especially with the Devil card. I know that Capricorn is designated as, you know, Devil, but I feel like there's going to be some challenge or something that's going to try to pop up to prevent you from receiving whatever this blessing is. So just be mindful of that. And I really feel like it's an old person, because the thing about Capricorns, people often never forget Capricorns, because we're extremely loyal. We can be very loyal, and we can also be your worst nightmare. So yeah, that's kind of what I see. Like, I literally had somebody from 5 years ago try to like reach out and do the, hey, you know, how are you doing type of thing, and they got blocked, because we're not playing that. And we don't do it to like get them to react. We do it because we're really done. They need to read more about Capricorns. Like, once we're done, we're done. We might come back around when we play around and stuff, but when we're done, we're done. So that's literally what I feel is going to deter you from this next stage in your life, because we have a journey card out here. So when you see that journey card, that means that you're headed towards something good. And the fact of the matter is that you have to trust and believe that everything is going to work out. You are going to be abundant. But if you let any person in your life that doesn't make the best decisions, and they've proven that to you, you're going to have to start that clock over again. And that's come from experience of me also saying, you know, I've dealt with that before. You almost made it. And then you decide to give someone a chance, and it starts that cycle all over again. So you have to be strong, Capricorn. When this person or whatever you've already tried to move past you comes back, because they're trying to drag you back in again. But I'm going to get one more. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use these. I can't find my cards right now. So in regards to this past person that's trying to mess up Capricorn's life. But no. People can't mess it up. You accept certain things, and that's what can do that. But just like good morning. Just like Divine Sunshine said, I think that it would be a good idea to start meditation if you haven't done so already. And I'm speaking to myself too. Because I'm always on hustle, bustle. I don't never have any time, like downtime, to just relax. And I need to start doing that. And getting out the house more. Because when I tell y'all, when I was in Vegas, those men show interest. They were looking, they were about to break their neck looking at me. And I was just, I was in like disbelief or awe, because out here where I live, the men want to be treated like the woman. Like they want you to look at them. They want you to come talk to them. And if you don't, then they just they don't care. So it was a nice little break to see that, because that shows that there are guys out there that are interested. Maybe I just don't be paying attention, but yeah, it was a vibe. My mom caught one looking at my butt at the pool. Yeah, I didn't see him because I wasn't focused on that. I wanted some food, so she said she gave him the eye. So, all right. So dealing with this past situation, who I believe is a person that's coming to try to interfere with Capricorn's progress. What do we need to know about this person trying to interfere with Capricorn's progress? We have free agent, so I do what I want when I want mentality. So yeah, this is definitely a selfish individual. Thanks, Divine. Yeah, so this is definitely a person that puts their needs before others. So them coming back to you or trying to get in your way, they don't want you to progress, because by having you around, and I've mentioned this in past readings, if you're a spiritual person that like is a genuine individual, so not like, you know, putting on a show or a costume, basically, or cosplay spirituality, these individuals see that and they know it. So what ends up happening is when you leave their life actually gets even worse. So it's still worse when you're around, but it's even worse because they don't have that outlet of that positivity coming in. So that's why they want to keep fighting for it, because they need you. You don't need them though. But this person hasn't changed. So they're literally still going to be the same person, moving as if they're single, not wanting a relationship. They just don't want you to move on to get with anybody. And I'm telling you, this person's going to be sick. And I feel like it's multiple people, not just one. But they're going to be sick when they finally find out, because they watch you. They don't stop watching. But they're going to be sick when they find you in a relationship. So definitely keep your personal life private. We have spell work involved. So magical practice is being used to influence the thoughts and or actions of a person or situation. They may even be trying it. I seen somebody, I forgot who said it, but if someone is showing up in your dreams and you know them, they may have a strong hold over you, and that's what the spell work could be. They have some type of attachment to you, and it doesn't necessarily mean a good thing, because you just have to take the context of the actual dream or situation to go from there. But definitely this person could have tried this on you, or someone could be trying it on them, that's made them this way. Who knows? Yeah, we see it happen all the time. And it's like sometimes I do little tests just to see. And it's just so crazy. If you talk to a good, genuine empath, like crazy, we don't have to do anything. Because you're basically putting that out there that that's the type of person you are. Hey, Mo. Yeah, I had a dream last night. I actually write down my dreams. And there's a specific person that's constantly in my dreams. Hey, Deborah, I'm not doing any questions right now. See, just like that person, like people are just so negative for no reason. If you're an evil spirit, like inside your body, like if you're a person that's evil and you're trying to do tarot, of course you're going to probably have some negative stuff coming out. But if you know that you're a good-natured, good-hearted person, that's not going to happen over here. And y'all need to read the Bible more. Like there's literally stuff in the Bible that deals with crystals and, you know, looking at the sky for directions. Like, come on now. Let's stop. What else does Capricorn need to know about this individual that may be blocking them. I'm just sick of people. And it's the same people who are judgmental who are doing all the shady stuff. Like, they be out here stealing, taking stuff from people, like women and men and all types of stuff. Like, y'all can save me with that. Gluttony. I think people forget the 10 Commandments. I really think they forget that. If you want to sit here and try to, you know, throw the Bible at people and, oh, ask who you're speaking to. I don't never ask. For those of you who have watched my channel, I know I'm getting off topic. For those of you who have watched my channel from the beginning, I never ask who, like, it's never a person. I just say, what do we need to know? And the cards that are a little bit more darker that I don't feel connected to, I don't use them. Jail time. So this could be someone that could be in jail or on their way to jail that's trying to block your blessings. So just keep that in mind if you know someone like that. Or they may end up in jail. I feel like somebody might be trying to attach themselves to you, Capricorn, because they feel like you're going to protect them. Hey, Nola. I feel like they think you're going to protect them. But this person definitely feels trapped in some way. I don't know. The Eight of Swords is kind of also popping out. They're in their own way. So because this person still thinks that they can get away with stuff and something's not going to affect them, they're too cocky for their own good. She is connecting with a karmic lover. So in your absence, this person has delved deeper into a negative relationship. And this is somebody else that they had around while they were with you. So some of you may not have left for that reason. But this person is definitely with a karmic individual because that's what makes them feel secure. But at the same time, they're over here, you know, while the other person, they think the other person's asleep, still looking at old photos, pictures. They have all the stuff that you've ever sent them. They look at that. Hi, Janet. We have intentional pregnancy, so planned pregnancy, sex with intentions of conceiving a child. I also see with this card, this is what low vibrational people do. They try to keep themselves tethered to you by having a child. I cannot begin to tell you how many times men have tried to get me pregnant because they think that that's going to keep me around. So watch yourself. You do not want to be tied to anybody that it can't help you. Like, for real. And I've been there. I made a mistake as far as the partner I chose when I was younger. But never again. And this is what I see a lot of men do. Like, I know some of you know my job. I'm surrounded by men like 95% of my month. And so for this one, hold on. My bad. So for this right here, they try to do this to stay attached to you. And I was just talking about that. Like, there's probably a ton of men out here that have children by every woman they can. So they always have someone to go back to. Protect your womb is what literally just popped up in my head. I don't know why I need to say that. I feel like whoever this is, like I said, if you bring in this person, I'm telling y'all, I keep reiterating, if you bring in this person that you have walked away from and get pregnant, life is going to be super difficult. 100%. Oh, and definitely out of jail. Y'all seen what happened with that dude that was in jail for 13, I think it was 13 years, came out married, or I don't know if they was married, but got with the correctional officer lady and ended up killing her family? Like, how? How do you allow someone to seduce you who has nothing to offer you? Like, please be for real. I would never... I guess they don't have anything to look forward to, but I would never allow myself to lose a job that I worked really hard for, everything my whole life to get to this point, over some raggedy person that has nothing to show for themselves. Like never. Look at that. Legal issues. So we have jail time and legal issues. I don't know. Somebody's in trouble. Someone got an underage girl pregnant. I don't know what that's about or who it is. But someone got an underage girl pregnant. And the girl's probably older now, but they were hiding it for so long. I would not be surprised. What else? So we have jail time, legal issues. So this is giving the impression someone's going to jail. And they could be trying to put spell work on you. If you deal with men who are like, and I know this is probably about to sound ugly and I'm not trying to call out anybody, but this is from experience, from what I picked up. If you deal with a Muslim man, a Mason, and what was the other one? I think it was just those two. If you deal with any of them, they are very into magic. They don't tell you that, but they really are, especially the Masons. They know exactly what to say, what to do. Yeah, so be mindful of that. I'll just leave it at that. We have dealing with family issues and or drama. So yeah, this person is nothing but drama. Fighting with their family. Like, you don't want that negativity around you. So let me get one more and we'll be done, because we're like past an hour. What else? Oop. Okay, so we talked about this a little bit. So this person, it says that they're addicted to having sex with you because you literally heal them. So it's deeper than just, oh, you know, I feel good and I bust a nut type of thing. It's deeper than that. There's some type of connection or a way that you make this person feel. So that's why they're addicted. That's why they don't want to leave you alone. Because every time that they share intimate moments with you, it kind of like regenerates them. I forgot what, it's kind of like the stem cell stuff. Like where you take some from, over here and then you pop it in over here. Stuff like that. So it's something about you that heals this person, and that's what they don't want to lose. They don't want to be with you. They just want to take what you can offer them in the form of that connection, because it makes them feel loved. You literally have made this person, this is the stalker. I'm gonna just call him a stalker. This is the stalker that you guys have created unintentionally, because they want to feel good again. And it's kind of like, if you look at it, like if you've ever been in, what are those called? Friends with benefits situations. The person may come around for a little bit, and then once they get that, you don't hear from them for a while. And then here they come back again. So every time they come back into your life, you can guarantee that it's wearing off, and they need a recharge from the source, an actual true source, because they can get it from anybody. But from a good-natured, good-hearted person, it's like, what's that, the mushroom on Mario, where you like, perk up and stuff. That's pretty much what it is. And that's wild. So when you know that you have power like that, you said friends with benefits should be banned from all platforms. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did that when I was younger. It's not fun. I'm not built for that, because I get very invested emotionally, so I can't sit here and convince myself like I'm happy that this is all I'm getting. I just can't do that. So yeah, but I've tried. And just see how you are. Like when you start sleeping with people, just see how you change, because it's basically like you're swapping. You're getting whatever they're giving to you, and how do I say it? It's like a recycling thing. There we go. Thank you. they're getting your positivity, and you're getting their negativity. So just see how you change. You'll be surprised. These people are depressed. They're carrying depression, anger. Like, just see how that changes. But anyway, y'all, that is it. I thank you guys for joining me this late. I know it's like almost midnight. But we'll see on Friday. I might do a live since that's the beginning of the portal or whatnot. My daughter really don't do much, so I don't think... I told her I was gonna get her Chipotle for her birthday because she does like Chipotle. I might get a cake, but it's just us two, so I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all for being patient. And with my sporadic reads, trying to maintain positivity. That's the goal. But thank you guys. I hope you have a good night to rest. And I'll catch y'all guys later. Oh, I'm getting sleepy.